hold on to when you pull back the thing for the bullet chamber. Okay. So get to the size you want, and get about that big, and go ahead and tape this. So I'll do that right now. Now cut it to the size you want it to be when it's sticking out. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut mine like this. Cut off the end right here, and cut off the end right about here. Push the tube in on the gun, and pull out on the side and see what size it is. Mine's clearly too big, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut that down. And here's the size of what it's gonna be on my gun. So you'll see it like that. See how it's sticking out like that? That's where you're going to be pulling this up and pulling it out. I was going to try and tape it on like this, but whatever. Anyway, okay. So go ahead and tape that onto your gun. Then I'll be right back with you guys. Alright guys, I finished taping on the thing. Or the handle, I should say. And now when I pull it back, you can see. And now open up the chamber. Put the bullet in there. Close it up. And in the back. Alright, now that's done. All that's left to do is finish the stock and add the rails. So to finish the stock, take another piece of paper and just roll it up into a tube. Try to get it to match the same size as the bottom tube on your paper UMP45. So for me, that's about... It doesn't have to be exact, it just has to be close to it or similar. The closer it is, the better it will look when it's done. Yeah. Get it together. I'm really holding tape right now. Okay, anyway. Tape the ends. It does not really matter how this looks. If you want it to look nice, then put a bunch of effort into it, but to be honest, it looks total crap because it's like the part of the gun you don't really care about. But yeah. So after you're done taping this, go ahead and put it in the bottom thing, or the bottom tube, I should say. Just take it and put it on an angle like that. You're gonna have to cut it so that it goes, it matches with the other tube. Otherwise, that's it. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna tape this on, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay guys, I taped on the bottom half, as you can see. When I made the tube a little bit too small, so, adjust that on yours, but get it to the right size and you're alright. Right now, it's almost a complete UMP45. We're just missing the rails. So I'll show you the piece that you're missing. The piece that you're really missing, right here in the back, is the piece that, completes the stock, and the piece in the middle. So I'm going to show you what to do next right now. Just get out one piece of paper and fold it up long ways. So fold it into a tube that's about the same size as the tube you just folded. Once you have the tube, go ahead and put it in the middle of these two pieces and measure where you need to cut it with your ruler. So for me, that would be... Actually, you don't even need a ruler for this part. You can use your scissors. Now once you cut it out, go ahead and fold that into a square and tape up the edges. Now once you have this cut out, tape it to the back of this. Do not cover up this hole. That's where you're going to blow in for the air to travel through. Okay, do not tape that hole up. Tape this up, but not this. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and tape this and I'll be right back with you guys. Alright guys, as you can tell, I finished up the back here. It's, turning into paper UMP45 now. All we need in the back now is just one more piece. I'm going to show you how to make that piece, and I'll show you where it goes on the piece. Okay. Get a piece of scrap paper. I prefer that. Just roll it up into a tube. Try and get the same size as these tubes, otherwise, naturally, yeah, that's all there is to it. Just roll it up into a tube. And go ahead and tape that. Now the reason for making this tube is it goes right here, in between these two things, like that. Alright, can you see it on the camera? Right there. It's just a little effect there. I don't really know why it goes there. It just looks better. So I'm gonna tape that on, and I'll be right back with you guys. Yeah. Alright. As you can see, I taped my piece on here. It just makes it look a lot better. It really doesn't do anything to add to the appeal. I mean, it does have to the appeal. I mean, sorry. It just makes it look like, I don't know, it makes it look prettier, I guess. Now for the final parts. This part's not necessary. I just have to add it on there. I think it makes the gun look a lot better. But you don't have to add it on if you don't want to. Alright. For this, I'm going to use the camera, so I'm going to bring it over here. Okay. On the back here, you can see where it's just blank. What we're going to do is we're going to fill it up with little, like, just a little, decal. So I'm going to put this down right here, and I'm going to show you what I mean when I say decal. Give me a second, go on my other gun. Alright, now see on my other gun it has this on there? I'm going to go ahead and add that onto my new one. So here's a quick comparison of the two guns. And I'm going to go ahead and add this on, right? So I'm gonna cut this out for my gun, and then you can look at the picture, okay? So yeah, be right back. Alright, if you decide to add this to your gun, this is a general idea of what it will look like. When you put it in your gun, it should fit in. And when I put it on my gun, that's what it will look like. So I'm gonna go ahead and tape that on, and then I'll be right back. Alright, I finished shaping on the back. The back is now done, and it is on to now just smoothing it out, really. Also, the rails. Sorry about that, I forgot the rails. Yeah. So, what I'm going to do, you don't have to do this, I'm not going to put it in the video, but I'm just going to, back here, I'm going to smooth this out because there's a bump here. So I'll put a piece there for that, and just make that one piece, but that's not important. Alright, next we're going to make the rails, so I'll show you how to do that in a minute.